11th rank for MADSEN in the red from Denmark.
I guarantee these guys know each other well.
No fingers from the start.
Both being medalists in so many different games and world championships. They've seen each other before. They've studied the film. They know each other well. So it's going to be tough to see a crack or chink in anybody's armor here. MADSEN's had a great tournament today. Had the pleasure of meeting him at the gym all week. They trained at Extreme Couture at my gym all week long, the Danish team did. So he's got great work ethic. Interesting to see if he can find a way to score some points on this Russian. VLASOV's a tough kid. He's not going to get out of position. You see the hand fighting, head position, hips and feet, always under, always in position.
Come on, guys, contact.
It's really going to come down to who gets the passivity calls, who gets a chance on top of the parterre,
a little bit
how
more.
good their parterre defense is.
Okay?
So no blocking called against MADSEN.
Now, you mentioned the training by Team Denmark at your facility. Take us through the training the week before, a tournament like this.
Well, most of the hard work is done. Now, obviously, the guys have to make weight, so they have to get some work in. They have to keep the tools sharp. They're doing, not a lot of sprints or any hard conditioning, but they're getting matches in, simulating the matches, visualizing what they're going to do when they get here to the tournament and get in that first match. Of course, most of the week they don't know their draw. They don't know who they're going to have in the first round.
Your head is too deep.
So,
this is passive. Up and down.
Really just getting acclimated to the time change, getting acclimated to the air. People don't realize here in Las Vegas we're almost 3,000 feet. There's a little altitude here. It's dry, very, very dry. Breathing the air here is a little bit different than certainly Denmark, and probably a lot different than Russian as well. So getting acclimated to the time zone and the air in the desert. And just kind of getting your feet on the ground.
MADSEN in the parterre after the passivity.
VLASOV trying to get that lift. MADSEN countering, turning into him. There's the attempt, probably going to get 2 points for the lift and throw attempt. No exposure by MADSEN. He did a nice job of floating his hips. This is a side lifting technique, very difficult to execute by the Russian. He's so strong. And he was going to try to throw him again. And there's back exposure. That should be a 4 point, so we should be 6-0 here by VLASOV. Nice technique. That side lift is so hard to execute. Does a great job. MADSEN did a great job in countering the first one, only giving up 2 points by floating his hips and turning into it. VLASOV went right to it again after scoring. Threw him and rotated him all the way to his back for 4 points in the second one. So MADSEN under it here. He's got some ground to make up against a very tough opponent. It's going to be hard to get him out of position. No, slip throw. So they stand him back up. No points.
Roman VLASOV off to a strong start, looking for a little bit of redemption, you might say, at this year's Worlds. He lost to Bishek of the United States last year in the second round. We mentioned this highly decorated wrestler from Russia, former Olympic gold medalist in 2012. So a tough tournament last year, but looking solid here in 2015.
Absolutely. He just does not make a mistake. End of the first period. You got to see MADSEN turn up the gas, basically. He's got to just turn it up and really try and attack and get that passivity call and get a chance on top himself. Keep from getting back underneath this kid. He's got a great side lift. That's an amazing lift.
Watch him jump on top.
He'll step over that leg. MADSEN doing a great job of floating his hips around and facing him. Strong enough. Whoa, that's a tough one on the neck there. It's tough enough to still manage to get the throw. Here he's got a good high lock. Look at these hips. Pops these hips, throws it, exposes his back for 4 more points. Nice technique by VLASOV. Here we go to the second period. And we've got to see MADSEN turn up the pace and really start to attack to get the passivity call. Get more active. Trying to get VLASOV out of position. Work the head more. I think that's a very, very good idea by MADSEN. Reach up and snap that head down. Get those feet moving. A little blood off of a previous contusion and scab on the forehead of MADSEN, but nothing serious. Gonna push and pull, continue to get VLASOV to move those feet.
Come on, action together. Come on, Blue, a little bit more. Come on.
Now we're looking to get a verbal warning. VLASOV has a verbal warning. Be more active to open up and wrestle. MADSEN's got to keep working, trying to get this passivity call. Get his chance on top.
Open Blue. Open Blue. Open Blue.
He's going to call blue for passivity, and there's the call.
Open Blue, man. This is
So
not
MADSEN
bad.
should get a chance up or down here. Going to put him on, no, left him on his feet. Might have just been a verbal warning.
Contact correct. No
See the
blocking,
hands
Blue. Come on.
kind of on the armpits and the ribs of MADSEN. VLASOV just blocking, trying to keep him out.
Blue.
Not let him
Come
in.
on, Blue.
Not let him getting any purchase on any part.
Blue, this is not enough. Huh? Up and down.
Now he's going to get parterre. MADSEN's got to explode here. He's got to make 6 points up.
Position. Okay, come on.
Really got to get
Correct
after
contact.
it here.
MADSEN, the
moving,
two-time
Blue.
Olympic
Come
qualifier
on,
for
contact.
Denmark.
Contact.
Lost in the first round
Stop.
in Beijing in 2008,
Blue.
2012.
No, okay.
VLASOV jumped the gun.
Yeah. Next time.
2012 in London, he
Sofort.
lost in the second round.
There's the touch.
Open Blue.
MADSEN
Open.
trying to get the grip. VLASOV
Open,
doing his
Blue.
best to keep that grip from
Last
happening.
warning.
Second he gets his hands locked, now he's going to go to work and try and gut wrench him, turn him and expose his back, or jump to his feet
Action red.
and pull that lift.
Action red.
VLASOV doing a great job of rolling on that lock and making MADSEN's life difficult to keep a grip there. The referee stands him back up. Very, very good
Center.
defense by VLASOV.
Open.
2-point throw and then the 4-point throw with exposure. On the one opportunity on top for VLASOV, he's made the most of it, and that lead is held here.
Immediately open.
Inside a minute to go.
Trying to get him to open. VLASOV's content. Stay right here in the middle. Wrist control, chest to chest, stand his ground.
Head up,
It's
red.
going to be very difficult to get out of position.
No fingers.
But less 30 seconds to go here. MADSEN really has to get him moving. It's going to be very difficult to score.
Come on, red. Okay, head up. No blocking, Blue.
Still warning the blue about blocking. 10 seconds left in the match. It's all but done here. MADSEN unable to find a chink in VLASOV's armor and find a way to score here. VLASOV did a very nice job on the bottom. His defense was solid. That's all MADSEN can do to keep a grip. VLASOV with that amazing side lift. The first one and the second one for 4 points.
No, first here, okay, after.
Gold medal from Russia.